All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. Say hi to Ren and Stimpy and Powder Toast Man. Now let's get started. Welcome to the channel, and thanks so much for joining me. There's always craziness happening here, guys, and it's usually my fault. So this is a knife that most of you are probably very familiar with, but I've never gotten to handle until now. This is the CJRB Feldspar, the original, the large version. And this comes by way of my friend Rusty Knife Lover. Check him out on Instagram. Great stuff. This guy's got some knives, and he loves taking pictures of them and does a good job. So, mostly just whatever he's carrying, he shows you, and I think that's cool. So this is the Black G10 everyday carry. Great little knife made by CJRB, and of course that means it's running on bearings. There you go. You can get a look down in there. Pretty good. And I don't know why I reached for a flipper when I know it's a thumb stud knife. Very good knife. Excellent. Got this really great pivot collar here. Just look, it is a good looking knife. And I think part of that is this textured and rolled G10. You can see where it's contoured. Really, really nice, almost like a wood pattern in that black G10, and it is beautiful. I just, anytime they can contour the G10 a little bit and you get into those layers, I just think it's great. You've got great chamfering here. Great, I'll just go ahead and get that out of the way. Awesome lock bar access. Just a great looking knife. This screw right here does stand a little bit proud, but again, we've talked about that. Anytime it's rolled, you're going to end up with that screw sticking out on one end just a little bit. The pocket clip is great, good retention, not a hot spot for me. Typical CJRB pocket clip. The clip is kind of mostly sunk into the scale, as you can see here, but the screws are rounded, so they stick up, just so you know. And then you are tip up left and right, so it is an ambi knife. It is a liner lock. And you do have a lanyard hole. And of course, that means you have a void on this side. I kind of go back and forth on whether there should be a plate in there or not. I think in this case, doesn't bother me. Like I said, wonderful ergos on this knife. That is really a sharpening choil, not a finger choil. So more of sort of a trigger kind of back here. But if you just hold it straight, it's a great fit in my hand. We'll talk about specs in a moment. CJRB is the only billboarding on this side. You do have an awesome stonewash finish on this D2 blade. And there you go. There's a serial number and made in China. Great looking blade, guys. I really love this drop point. It's a very classic looking profile of an EDC knife. Just awesome. So again, great access to the lock bar. Lockup is wonderful, probably a 30 or maybe even better. And I would say it might be off to the clip side ever so slightly on this model. Not rubbing, not a problem. As far as action, it is a thumb stud wizard, guys. I mean, look at that. It just flies open, no issues whatsoever. The drop is wonderful. I like it that way because I can get my thumb out of the way. It's not going to hurt my thumb, and then gone. So there we go. Just a beautiful knife, great action. Again, ergos are wonderful, and that clip is not an issue. So let's put him here. Tilt down just a little bit so you can get a better look, and then I will give you some specs. So it is 8.125 inches long, so I call that a full-size EDC knife. Was looking to see if I had anything else on the table, but I don't. Not right now. That would be a good comparison. Don't do that a lot, so I don't have it. The blade length is 3.5 inches, so a little bit big for some of you with that 3-inch rule, but for the rest of us, this is a great EDC size knife for me. There is a smaller version if you're interested in that. Flat ground blade, high flat, obviously not full flat. 4.14 ounces, so a little bit over that, 3 to 4 range, but to me, perfect. Again, I'm good with anything as long as it feels right for the knife. And then the handle width, excuse me, the handle length is 4.5 inches. So again, plenty of room for your hand. Plenty. And just a great size knife. And again, 4.14 ounces, so just over 4. And I really dig this knife, guys. So I think that's really all. I know this is back to a KnivesFAST review. I know some of mine have been a little bit longer lately with some of the comparisons and doing 2 knives at once and things like that. But this one, this is a very simple, very elegant, very nice $40 budget knife. By the way, almost forgot to say that. This guy's like, we're right at 40 bucks, like 38, 39 bucks for this guy. And I'm telling you, CJRB is just killing it because you've got wonderful action, great EDC knife. I compare it a lot to my Centros, and there's good reason for that. But again, this is very, very nice. Great little EDC knife. So if you got any questions or any comments, just leave them in the comments. Let me know what you think. And guys, give me a thumbs up. And I hope you enjoyed this review. And so if you are not subscribed, I hope you would consider doing so. And if you are, hey guys, I thank you all the time for watching my videos because I really appreciate it. So thanks so much for watching the KnivesFAST channel.